Hey, this is Jeff with TechZulu, and today we're here with Loke, Windows Mobile, and we are with Bytes by MSDN. How are you doing today?
Good, very good.
Cool. So our first question is, what is the coolest Windows Mobile technology to point people at this summer?
This summer, that would be the new Windows Mobile 6.5 devices. Not really in the summer, but there will be very interesting new devices that our OEMs will ship in summer. Some of the announced devices are the HTC Touch Diamond 2, the Touch Pro 2 devices, with a nice conference mode capability. Then you have Toshiba with a new TG01 device, which is pretty sweet. It's like a 1 gigahertz CPU in there.
Oh, nice.
And it's very, very quick, large 4.1 inch screen.
Are we going to start getting bigger hard drives finally?
Yeah. I mean, some of these devices have really huge memory capabilities as well. So you should look out for some very interesting devices.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What would be 3 to 5 places that you would send someone who wanted to learn to develop for Windows Mobile?
I'll do even better than that. I'll just give you one place, which is developer.windowsmobile.com. It's just that one destination where a developer needs to learn about, first obtain the tools, and then learn about development, get support while they're building the application. At the same time, when you're done with it, they can submit it through the marketplace to sell or to distribute the application.
So yeah, let's talk about marketplace for a minute. Yeah. When do you guys think that's going to come out?
So right now we've announced Windows Mobile 6.5, and Windows Mobile 6.5 will launch sometime during the fall. And when we launch Windows Mobile 6.5, it will come with a marketplace on deck, and consumers can start buying applications. For developers, registration for developers is open today, and the time when a developer can submit the application for certification and tests is a process what we call application ingestion, and that begins in July. So the first week of July would be the time where developers can submit the applications to go through the certification and test process, and then when it's complete, it will appear in the marketplace.
But you guys just announced the qualifications recently, like last month.
So we announced
the 10 commandments.
Correct, the 10 uncommand, or whatever you call it. But it is a set of policies and guidelines that we publish, because we didn't want a developer to not know what they're getting into. Like other competing marketplaces don't really tell you what they look for, and you hope the application will pass the test. But in this case, what we do is we are more transparent, and we let you know exactly what we look for and what kind of policies we test for, so that a developer will know exactly when in the process and what they need to do in order to make the application pass.
So one of the new things coming out for 6.5 is widgets, right?
Yes.
So talk to me about that, and how can a developer learn?
Yeah, you can learn about widgets. Widgets is also a new capability of Windows Mobile 6.5. It is a W3C standard, widget packaging configuration standard. So technically, we support or widgets that are created on other W3C compliant platforms will also be able to run on our platform. And because widgets are essentially small, lightweight web applications, right? That are native to the phone, that looks like a phone application, development is very easy. You don't need to know any C# code, or all you need is HTML, JavaScript.
Right.
You can write it in Notepad, and all you have to do is just zip up the file and then publish it through the marketplace.
Is there any other cool technologies that are in 6.5 that developers can start to look at now?
There is a touch and gesture API. We will be publishing an emulator sometime in the summer as well. And then developers can download the emulators, download the new APIs for touch and gesture capabilities. We have widgets. We also have a very interesting new memory model now. Remember those days of DOS where you only have 640K and that's it, you're stuck with that.
Right.
And then PCs came with 1 megabyte of RAM. How do you use the upper memory? And then they figure a way to use the high mem space in order to have bigger applications of much better looking graphical apps. So now in Windows Mobile you can do that as well. So although you only have a small amount of memory in the beginning, let's say 32 megs of space, but actually you can access up to 2 gigabytes or 3 gigabytes of RAM in the upper memory space, and that's a capability that's exposed to .NET Compact Framework developers.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can find all that information on developer.windowsmobile.com.
What makes you follow someone on Twitter?
When they make interesting, few criteria. For me personally, or for a company?
No, for you.
For me personally, if I know that person, I'll follow that person, because simple fact that person is a friend of mine. I'm interested to find out about that person's life, right?
Right.
Second thing is, if there are interesting news that that person or account will bring to the table, something that they will announce, I will follow.
And what Twitter app do you have on your Windows mobile device?
Oh, I use two right now on my phone. One is called Pocket Tweet. I think that's by far the best Windows Mobile Twitter application. You can just type Pocket Tweet with one T in the middle, Pocket Wit, and you can download. It's very cool. It's very nice looking UI. You can go left to very smooth.
Nice. I like it.
I use that for my personal account, and then I use Twikini for the company's account. Well, not company, but more of the WMDEV account that we have for the Windows Mobile team.
That's a great intro to who would you follow for Windows Mobile?
In Windows Mobile,
Yeah, for Twitter.
You should definitely follow at least two of the accounts: MS Windows Mobile and WMDEV.
Right, and they do a lot of work with handing out promotional stuff and little games on Twitter. They're pretty fun.
Yeah, so from time to time they'll give out free codes for free games on Windows Mobile.
How do you intake your tech? Do you use blogs, books, video?
Wow, combination of RSS readers and Twitter and Facebook and updates from Guy Kawasaki, Dig.
Yeah.
I think that's a great source of funny kind of information. But mainly through RSS, it's primarily where I get all the information.
Well, nice.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, Loke.
No problem.
This is Jeff with TechZulu reporting for Bytes by MSDN.